Amid a landscape of intense movements in the transfer market, Arsenal FC, one of the most traditional clubs in the Premier League, has shown increasing interest in signing Pedri, the young prodigy from FC Barcelona. This growing fascination is not merely a fleeting whim, it reflects a broader strategy by the Gunners to bolster their squad with world-class talent capable of making an immediate impact. The news has garnered considerable attention in recent weeks as rumors of a possible transfer intensify, igniting excitement among fans and analysts alike. As the speculation surrounding Pedri swells, Gunners fans begin to dream of the arrival of the talented Spanish midfielder, envisioning how his exceptional skills could transform the team's dynamics and elevate their performance in both domestic and international competitions. Pedri, known for his extraordinary vision, technical prowess and maturity beyond his years, has emerged as a key player for Barcelona and the Spanish national team. His ability to dictate the tempo of the game and make incisive passes has drawn comparisons to some of the greatest midfielders in football history. For Arsenal, securing a player of Pedri's caliber would not only enhance their midfield options, but also symbolize a significant statement of intent. It would signal that the club is serious about competing at the highest level and is willing to invest in young talent with the potential to become a cornerstone of the team for years to come. As discussions swirl around Pedri's future, fans are closely following every update, eagerly anticipating how this potential transfer could reshape the club's fortunes. The prospect of pairing Pedri with existing stars like Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka offers tantalizing possibilities for Arsenal's attacking play, with a youthful and dynamic midfield capable of outmaneuvering opponents and creating scoring opportunities. The excitement is palpable as supporters wonder how Pedri's style of play would mesh with Arsenal's tactical approach, potentially reinvigorating the team's identity and philosophy. Moreover, the increasing interest in Pedri has sparked conversations about the broader implications for Arsenal's long-term strategy. With a commitment to nurturing young talent and building a competitive squad, the potential acquisition of Pedri aligns perfectly with the club's vision of fostering a new generation of players who can bring success to the Emirates Stadium. As the transfer window approaches, the anticipation surrounding this potential deal continues to grow with each passing day, raising new questions about what the future holds for both Arsenal and Pedri himself. Pedri, only 20 years old, has emerged as one of the best young players in world football. Since his arrival at Barcelona in 2020, he has not only secured a spot in the first team, but has also become a key player under the management of Xavi Hernandez. His technical skill, game vision, and ability to control the pace of the match have caught the attention of clubs across Europe, and Arsenal is no exception. With his intelligent movement and dribbling ability, Pedri has become a favorite among Barcelona supporters and a true icon of the new generation of football talent. In Spain, the speculation regarding Arsenal's interest in Pedri is not new. Sources close to the club indicate that the Gunners have been monitoring the player for some time, assessing his development and performance on the field. Arsenal, seeking to revitalize its squad and return to the top of English football, sees in Pedri a golden opportunity to strengthen its midfield, which has faced difficulties in several recent matches. The lack of creativity and inconsistent ball distribution have been recurring issues for head coach Mikel Arteta, and the addition of a player like Pedri could bring the balance and dynamism that the team needs. Besides on-field performance, signing Pedri would also be a strategic move for Arsenal in terms of marketing and international projection. The young player is already a popular figure among football fans, and his arrival in London could attract new supporters and sponsors, enhancing the club's image on the global stage. With the growing popularity of the Premier League, having a renowned player like Pedri in their ranks could further elevate Arsenal's visibility abroad. However, the negotiation will not be easy. Barcelona, facing financial challenges, still considers Pedri one of its most valuable jewels and is reluctant to part with him. The Catalan club is in a restructuring process and aims to retain its young core to ensure a promising future. Therefore, for Arsenal to make Pedri's signing feasible, they will need to present a compelling offer that meets Barcelona's financial demands. Reports suggest that the Gunners are prepared to make a substantial bid, but the exact amount is still under internal discussion. Moreover, the competition for Pedri is far from negligible. Clubs such as Manchester City, Liverpool, and even Real Madrid are eyeing the young talent, which could further complicate Arsenal's situation. Manchester City, for instance, is seeking a player to replace Kevin De Bruyne, who is nearing the end of his career. The pressure to secure the signing may increase as the transfer market approaches its closing window, and the Gunners will need to act quickly if they genuinely want to bring Pedri to the Emirates Stadium. In the meantime, Arsenal. Fans remain attentive to news regarding this potential signing. On social media, many express their hope that the club can finalize the negotiation, recognizing the impact that Pedri could have on the team. With his ability to drive the game and create opportunities, he would fit perfectly into the offensive philosophy that Arsenal has been pursuing in recent years. The possibility of seeing him form a dynamic midfield alongside players like Martin Odegaard and Thomas Partey excites the fan base. Additionally, Pedri has already demonstrated his ability to perform in crucial matches, having been a fundamental piece in Spain's U21 Euro Championship victory and his participation in the senior national team, where he has shown that he can compete at a high level. The experience gained in international competitions could be a valuable asset for Arsenal, which seeks not only to compete in the Premier League but also to make a solid campaign in the UEFA Europa League. In summary, the speculation surrounding Arsenal FC's potential signing of Pedri is a topic that promises to shake up the transfer market in unprecedented ways. With a player of his caliber, Arsenal could not only reinforce its squad, but also take a significant step toward returning to elite competitions in European football, where they have historically been a formidable presence. Pedri's arrival would represent more than just a new signing. It would signal a commitment to a bold, ambitious vision aimed at reclaiming a spot among the continent's best clubs. His exceptional talent and maturity on the field would make him an invaluable asset, capable of transforming Arsenal's midfield into a creative powerhouse that can unlock opposing defenses. The coming weeks will be crucial, and all eyes will be on the developments of this negotiation and the decisions the club will make in pursuit of new talents. Fans, analysts, and football pundits alike will be closely monitoring every piece of news, every rumor, and every hint of movement in the transfer talks. The intensity of the spotlight on Arsenal during this period underscores the high stakes involved. Not only does the club seek to improve its squad, but it also aims to reinvigorate its brand and reputation as a destination for top-tier talent. The anticipation is high, with supporters eagerly waiting for news that could confirm Pedri's arrival, a true icon of the future of football. This potential transfer also raises questions about the overall direction of the club under the guidance of head coach Mikel Arteta and the club's management. Should Arsenal successfully secure Pedri, it could pave the way for further strategic signings that align with their long-term goals. It might even inspire a wave of renewed confidence among players and the fan base, fostering a sense of unity and purpose as they look to embark on a new chapter of success. Furthermore, the implications of such a signing extend beyond the pitch. The acquisition of a talent like Pedri would likely enhance Arsenal's commercial appeal, attracting new sponsorships and partnerships and increasing merchandise sales as fans flock to support their new star player. The excitement surrounding his potential arrival could invigorate the Emirates Stadium atmosphere, creating a buzz that echoes through the stands and unites fans in their hopes for a brighter future. As the transfer window progresses, the narrative surrounding Pedri and Arsenal is bound to evolve, with potential twists and turns that could dramatically impact both the player's career and the club's trajectory. The football world eagerly awaits to see if this dream scenario will materialize and whether Pedri will don the iconic red and white jersey, stepping into the legacy of greats who have graced the pitch at Arsenal. With so much at stake, the coming days are sure to be filled with drama, excitement, and hope for a new dawn at Arsenal FC.